if you would come on Drag Race, like let's say that you didn't do season 2 and you came on at a later date, like something current, do you think that you would have the same reception from the girls?
I would have passed the casting process. They got to do too much shit in 10 minutes. I don't got time for all this. I'm not. No, that is too much shit in 10 minutes. Then you got to, mortgage your house to pay for drag. No, no. I am happy on my early season. I am good. It's when everything was truthful and heartfelt, and it's like I tell everybody, we all hate each other. Everyone on season 2, we may hate each other, but we are the only ones that can hate each other. No one else can jump in and say anything because we jump on the attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's speak about that attack. The big moment that literally became reality show gold. You've been known as the start of the meme queen. Like you have had it all with your Untucked Fight. Looking back on that, do you think it's iconic?
I didn't think it was gonna be that iconic. The thing is, so with me, I don't think I'm funny. That's why I can never do stand.
Really?
Yeah, I can never do stand up because I can't. I'm not that type of person. But let me just stand up and talk. I'm the one that's like, I gotta have a conversation with somebody and we're just joking around, and then I'll say some crazy off the wall stuff that people are like, "Oh, that's funny." I'm like, okay, I didn't think I don't think of it like that. It's like all my off the wall moments is stuff that I'm like I don't know what's happening. Like the whole bitch on Chicago thing that everybody like all these years. I still need to check World of Wonder, but anyway, um, for that to blow up, how big it blew up, I was just like, oh, I was like, wow, like, it's
I
weird.
Yeah, I just like think about it all the time now. I mean, those untucked moments were the moments. You guys were in what? In like a office? Like it looked like an office? Was that what it was? Like a little office room?
It was like, yeah, it was an office room. It was like we were going from the Untucked Lounge to the other lounge back to the main stage.
Uh-huh.
So we were in the hallway going back to the main stage when it all occurred.
You piss me off some more, I will whoop your ass. Bitch, I am from Chicago. Sweetie, guess what? You're not worth it. Let me walk off.
It was like a good old, not Jerry Springer, good old Maury when to say,
Maury Povich, yeah.
Yeah, you are not the father, and the camera crew just came running.
And then
I wish they would have showed them just running into it because that they got the tail end of it. And
so there was some more juice at the first.
Well, the thing is, we were by ourselves, so nothing. We were just going off, and then they got the tail end of it, and that's the history.
Well, from your season, you've had people like Tatiana, you've had, Nicole Page Brooks, you've had Kylie Sonique Love, you've had a lot of girls that are, kind of coming back into the spotlight with like Kylie, being the winner of All Stars 6. Tatiana came on All Stars 2. Season 2 is starting to get a little bit of love in the All Star department.
I already told people. Kylie messed it up for us. She shouldn't have won because now she won. So they said we don't need no more season 2 bitches. We already got a winner. I was like, this bitch just fucked it up for all of us.
That's probably true.
I'm like, damn, bitch, why you have to win right now? Like, bitch, me, Jessica, and Nicole still hadn't got a chance to go on. Like, damn, you just won. And I just said, okay, X off season 2. Let's move on.
What was the drag like prior to your season of Drag Race? And then when everything started blowing up, probably within the past 5-6 years, mainstream, did you see a difference in club gigs and gigs that you do around town and stuff and bookings? Like, did things change for you at all?
For me, like my whole style is always the gown bitch. I love a good old nice gown. I'm always gown, always a gown, no matter what, or a cat, good old cat too. But I'm always about gowns. Like after Drag Race, people start approaching you differently and be like, oh my God, I want to book you for this XYZ, just for, publicity type of things like that. But it's just like back then, it didn't really hardcore change because again, it was just on VH1 and Logo like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And that people are like, okay, let me watch it. It's like, okay, it wasn't as known as like now you go on the show, you come off, everybody's trying to mimic your drag look and everything all across town.
Do you feel like you have your own personal identity because you came in an earlier season?
Correct. I like to call myself, well, I'm not a one-trick pony like I call a lot of people. Like I tell everybody that starts on the drag, you go find an entertainer that you love. It's okay to mimic what they're doing. Then you need to tweak it and make your own identity out of all of it. That's why all my looks, I cannot recreate any of my makeup looks. It's all like one time. That's why you got my good old brow now. Tonight I gotta entertain for a pageant. I may block out my brow and have it touching my hairline like old school Mystique. It's just all varies. It's just nowadays everybody relies on YouTube and Instagram for the same look and the same way to do things, and they all just look cookie cutter.
Yeah, and they all follow this mold, and it's like, well, there was drag before that mold of each season, right, and how that's progressed. And I love that you said that you probably will change your eyebrows and everything tonight and do something totally different because you're using a creative outlet and you are becoming like a different version of Mystique. So I love that you're still able to do that.
Why, thank you. You can't be a cookie cutter. You can't be a one-trick pony where you look and be like, okay, all y'all look alike. Okay.